Thresh, if I recall correctly. Is that Bond of Stone? I think it's Bond of Stone.
On Thresh, indeed, the Bond of Stone. I actually forgot that they implemented like the loading screen where you can actually see what masteries they have. Like, it's actually really neat change. We indeed already see Thunderlords on Riven. We see Thunderlords on Morgana, obviously, and
Thunderlords on Lucian.
They're gonna be Thunderlords on Lucian, which kind of makes sense because like against Corki, it still deals quite some good sustained DPS because it has mixed damage on his auto attacks. So it's really hard to trade with him overall, especially with Thresh, like pretty much a hook and a Phosphor Bomb, and you're like, you're chunk down, and maybe you can trade a little bit with the Thunderlord. So the Lucian will definitely be looking for like the short trades where you can just like get like the piercing light.
Oh, League of Thunderlords on ECVisualize.
Wow, like everyone going for Thunderlords there. Everyone going for Thunderlords.
I'm not too sure if I like Thunderlords on Lux though. Like in concept, it seems like it would work, but you have to get like that auto attack in to make it work. And against LeBlanc, like LeBlanc can just dart around the battlefield like so much. Like if you go in for that Lucent Singularity proc, like you try to get that in as your first proc and to get like your passive going, then LeBlanc can just like double distort out and punish you really hard, and you might not be able to use that Thunderlords.
Well, it's still, if you go for like combo, if you do have the mana regen or just the generic mana set up, you can always go for like the route into the spell flux. Yeah. And then just have that instant Thunderlords proc. So indeed, like sometimes you see that Deathfire touch, so you can more see of that periodic damage over time. Like so indeed the sustained DPS. But Thunderlords is still not bad because it also has that scaling on ability power, for example. So later on it will still be very actually pretty heavy damage that comes next up. Oh,
oh, misplacing the ward though.
The Scour wards from everyone.
I think they recently changed the wards where it was easier to actually put the Scar ward over, but
that was a while ago. But then they removed it, and then now it's back again.
Yeah,
I believe so. They keep changing that around.
I keep calling it the Scar ward, but
yeah, but it's what he is famous for. I mean,
yeah,
plenty of videos.
Like he wasn't like he got himself immortalized in like a champion trailer, you know, where he was like being Gragas. I think that was for season 3, if I'm not mistaken. Like you had this
even before that.
But yeah, you had like this animated movie video that was like Skara on Gragas, and you had like double lift on Ezreal, Dyrus on Jade, and it was like Rise to the Championship, it was called, or something like that. Like Scar was known for his Gragas. Like you would think that with that kind of movie, like the world promotion, people would remember him for the Gragas, but no, Scar ward.
The Scar ward. Like your most silly failures will always be wrong. No matter what hero play you make.
So what's the Saint Vicious?
Yes, the fading in smites.
Yeah.
Always been called out on fading the smites, even though he had some pretty nice secures and even steals.
Yeah, but again, that's what you're most known for.
Indeed.
So it looks like a pretty standard start from everyone. Actually, looks like Saya started out on the left side, over to Wolves style starting off the right side. So both kind of mirror each other. Oh, first blood actually in the bottom. Let's take a quick replay on how that one happened over there.
Yeah, it was like a really good hook just right on the minions. Ooh. They hit the level 2. Also missed even, but they still get the Thunderlords proc, the Valkyrie damage on top of that really well.
So we are back in live. So yeah, very good hook. And I think the hook range of Thresh actually got a little bit thinner. I think that was like a while ago where they made the collision of skill shots with minions like be a bit more accurate. But Mio in the mid lane, Nansley getting played back. Can he get the hook off? Yes, he can. Shield does land, but Nansley getting the double shield off, so they can't get a kill off of that one. But still, a fairly good gank happening. Dial coming in, lands the Sonic Wave, instantly dashes back to Nansley after realizing, no, I probably can't get this kill off.
Yeah, just getting some quick damage down. It's like, okay, you gank my brother, I'll gank you as well.
Yeah, the thing is though, the difference is that Evil was like a support tank, and Dial like actually revealed himself like, hey, I'm coming from the jungle from this angle. So that does give Messiah a lot of extra information though.
Indeed. And like you said, with that with, yes, they've thinned it out a little bit, but on Thresh it still can be quite inconsistent. Also the ability because I've been a recent somewhat bug, there were some videos about it, so I would never trust the hitboxes when it comes to especially in this game.
You would never trust a skill shot?
Never trust the skill shot.
Is that basically you saying that you suck at skill shots?
Both.
So let's see if Evil is going to continue not sucking at skill shot, because he has been doing pretty well. Landed 2 pretty difficult hooks through minions. He's just kind of like waiting in the wings. Of course, Tara still has exhaust and flash up. Tolpatoni also has both summoners up, so an exchange might be in favor of ECVisualize if they use the exhaust to their favor. But here comes Messiah. Tara being hooked, flashes away, hook landing, but the spell immune. The black shield coming at the last second from Tara, saving him from surface death.
And indeed, good patience on that black shield. Indeed, waiting to see whether it gets overspent and then spell either yourself or Gary.
Oh, hook landing on Tara. Black shield is down. Play onto 2 people with exhaust landing, but the Gatling gun is more than enough. Tosiek getting a thunderous proc. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Poppy getting ganked. Tries to get a kill on Shinuka, but can't get it. Might get a kill onto Dial, though the minion damage is enough to pick it up. Dranox turning a 2v1 into a kill for himself. Amazing play. Actually, Dranox trying to get another kill. Tony now dodging a lay there. This is definitely a more action-packed game than the previous one.
Indeed, and Evil like whiffing a little bit of that flay, but Dranox like using corruption potion very well. That goes into the turret.
Dranox goes in for the dive. Red buff is ticking. It is not gonna be enough. Shinuka just barely surviving. I think Dangerous Game, yeah, the level up and Dangerous Game, I think, helped out a lot. I feel that Dranox kind of like bit off more than he could chew. He was like, I can do this dive, I can get the kill, I can equalize it, but that was just pure greed. And with it, Shanaraka did get that level 6, and with a red buff, that's gonna be pretty hard for the Poppy.
Indeed, however, like Poppy will still have the edge in lane, of course, but indeed, very good, very good scavenge on that kill, on the dive, and indeed, like a little bit of overconfidence probably, but it was a we were in the mid lane.
Goes down by landing his combo, but Dirt doing a lot of damage. The clone fortunately tanking up, the rest managing to distort out of that. Both mid laners kind of forced to back off. Nandli being the first to recall, though, gonna go get some items. As far as farm goes, both mid laners are fairly equal. Nico Senpai actually having a small advantage, which is quite surprising with how difficult it is to farm a LeBlanc on early levels.
Indeed, the auto can be quite deceiving, like with LeBlanc self. So if you really need to get used to that auto animation, and like really low AD. They nerfed it sometimes as well, where it's like, yeah, okay, it's a little bit too easy to farm LeBlanc. Let's tone it down a bit, and indeed now a bit harder to farm on that champion. Also, though, like Shanaraka really choking on that seat as she is behind.
Oh wow, I didn't even notice that. That is a disgusting gold differential. It's 2.3k to 1.6, so that's like a 700 gold difference. That's absolutely disgusting. And Shanoka has to get some help from Dial as soon as possible, but it might even be too little too late as Messiah is hovering around the area. Is he looking for a dive? No, just farming his as Dial is farming his. Oh, landing onto Dolphinoni, a lot of damage. Black Shield is going to be popped. Flash suspended. Valkyrie in from Lifeless. Only being popped. Lifeless might actually go down there. Even in the mid lane gank happening as well. Nico Senpai getting revealed, so Cancer thrown out. It looks like a lot of damage just happening on both sides, but no definite kills.
Kha'Zix going for actually the red buff steal, knowing that Dial didn't have his red buff. Also, I think he saw that he started on the top side of the jungle. Now we see a little bit of a pause, might be some technical difficulty. I think there was a freeze on one of the screens, if I see that correct. Oh, there's some lag issues.
Some lag.
No. Indeed, just some lag, which is to be expected on Lens. I mean, Lens, they do have to pull a lot of the internet, and internet can be quite rough when it comes to actually providing internet for.
Stream manager's just grinning at us like as if he knows something that we don't. No.
No.
Okay.
No, doesn't know
But
anything.
with that, I do want to like point out Nico Senpai's been doing like really well on farming on LeBlanc, and like if you said LeBlanc being nerfed, I kind of feel like the basic attacks now reflect how much damage they sound like. Like LeBlanc auto attacks sound like Messiah is gonna might go down. Actually has a sliver of life that might flash over towards the pit. The ultimate is gonna trigger the Rift Herald, but no Rift Herald finding another target. The Scuttler Crab might actually rip some of his fight. Flashes in for the Sonic Wave. Dial picking it up, but Miwa Nico Senpai is on the hit. Does find Dial though, but Dial instantly Dragon Ranges into Nico Senpai going in, lands the chain. Dial dashing over. Here comes Michael with the package. Products coming in as well. One kill for Nico Senpai. The knockup the Shadow Rocket is gonna secure another kill. So that's a 2-for-1 in favor of Sector One.
Indeed, very well captured there inside River, playing on the Poppy, which is so strong in these small fights. Can indeed just like instantly knock up. You don't have to fully channel that Poppy build in order to knock them away. You can just like tap it once, knock them up into the air, do a bit of damage, and ensure that they are in place and for your team to catch up in order to get that kill. And nowadays, this mid lane turret by the looks of it, they don't have quite enough damage net. They have quite enough damage yet. No Trinity Falls yet for the Corki. Of course, really good at taking turrets at Trinity Falls. When you hit them mid game, you definitely want to get a lot of turrets.
Definitely. So with that, a little bit over 3k gold lead for Sector One. Most of that gold is of course gold differential coming from top lane. I do wonder. I wonder if my spectator client is buggy, but no, I see it going up as Sharonaka has been farming, but this is just absolute stomp in top lane. I think that Dial has kind of like left Sharonaka for dead, saying like, oh, okay, no, your lane is like literally unsalvageable. Hook landing on Lucian, dashes right through the box. The culling is doing a lot of damage. Finding, but here comes Dial. Dial actually missing the Sonic wave in the bottom lane. Meal in the top lane. Kazu's going hard onto Shanaraka. Shanaraka being forced to flash away. Messiah getting that one in the bot lane. Lifeless picking up that kill on the backside on towards Lucian.
Indeed, it was a really good poke. Just right behind the turret on max range, still keeping him on that place.
They want to dive this in the top lane. Ranok raising his armor and Matic picked it up by himself. Didn't even need Messiah. Just squashed Arcade Ribbon into the wall and beat her like in a cheap arcade game.
Fayan there for the emotional support on that kill, and now another hook in the lane.
Flying off the tower, not enough damage, so one more missile might be enough, like behind the Are they actually looking to dive? No, tower is fairly safe right now, but looks like Ranok is actually proxying the top wave, even denying this Riven even more. Messiah now contesting the Krugs over there, excuse me. Will take that for himself. It's slowly spiraling out of control for ECVisualize. Like all kind of flowing down from top lane.
Which is to be expected. I mean, you see that CS difference. It's a huge. It's like humongous.
They can fight this. Or actually, not a Nanley is around. They might want to stop them. Ranok, bravest Yordle there ever was, goes for the fight. Last Dial Messiah going in, will pick up one kill, gets the reset. Shadow will go down, double kill for Messiah. Doesn't have his wings, so no reset for him just yet, but still managed to slice and dice away two people. Nico Senpai might go in for the third kill. Barrier used shutdown with the final spark. So Natalie might be the last salvageable case of the game here as she goes back to Tony. Kind of on the wrong side of the map here. Lifeless trying to get the kill. Ignite being used here. One more hit is enough. Lifeless goes unstoppable. And this is just slowly steamrolling and snowballing into a definitive Sector One advantage that they might not be able to come back from.
Very chaotic game so far. Like, might have can definitely see this very dominant top lane that has a strong lead, goes to these fights all the time, picking up the kills, 5-0 and 1 Corki. Already Trinity Force before the 30-minute mark, which is going to be huge. We'll be getting this turret. Probably will go for like a dragon, or maybe even transition into a mid lane turret, where they can start gaining control of the Rift Herald, which is quite important for the Corki, where you can emphasize that mid-game power.
Or you could give it to Kha'Zix, you know, like void buddies under each other.
Maybe also go for the counter juggling instead, because that's 7% increase then.
Yeah. I mean, I think Kobe actually went on a rant about this, but giving the Rift Herald to the jungler is actually pretty advantageous, because the jungler actually clears faster and because it has a lot more pressure. Milo Shanaraka goes down, ground explodes, KO.
3 left vision.
And Morgana kind of gets the kill. She tries to stop with the soul stack, but Messiah gets the slow off, and again, it's just slowly. It is out of control at this point.
It is definitely out of control. 10 kills behind. There's a clear 7k difference in gold. Of course, they do.
Oh, hook landing on Deluxe. Not connect. Evil might go down to the tower shot though. A little bit too deep. Not expecting that dial was around for the save there.
As soon as I wanted to say, like, they still have the looks, they can still blow people up off guard. Oh, another binding. Can they do something with this? Nah, it doesn't look like it. They don't really want to go 3 champions, but indeed, if they do get the catches, they can still blow people up. And if they slowly get more and more kills, maybe they can turn it around a bit, but knowing how hard Corki will skill and how LeBlanc will get as well, like literally one-shotting people away, it's going to be really rough.
Messiah gonna pick up the Frag, increase their damage by well 6% attack and ability power. Of course, that's not too much on the grand scale of things because the ratios are fairly low, but still getting an extra, what shall I say, getting an extra 880 power
Something like that.
is kind of helpful. Of course, like as soon as you like hit the 1,000 mark, it's gonna be a lot more like Evil getting a lot of damage on himself. Might slow him down here. Riven might take him first kill. No, a flash away from the progression here. Goes to counter Messiah. Diving in, drops Natalie to help. Binding with a double distortion. And the package coming in. Lifeless goes godlike. Cody is gonna run off. So that's would look to be a pretty bad situation. Sector One actually turned out great with the counterplay from them, picking up 3 kills.
You can still see like the binding thread that ECVisualize has.
Yeah.
What's binding into the regard binding, deals quite some damage on themselves, and then you also stock in a spell flux from So if they do manage to gain like at least like 1-for-1 trade, that will favor them in the end. But they're still running on a ticking time bomb with the LeBlanc, with the Corki. So if they don't get more and more picks right now in this game, it's going to look really bad.
I feel like Sharonaka has inspired like an arcade skin, like Rager Arcade Girl. Or you know what that skin would actually need? Like, you know, like in Call of Duty, if you do really bad, you get like a death streak bonus. I feel that's yeah, like I don't know if that's still the case, but they, like in older Call of Duties, if you did really bad, you would get like a death streak bonus, like dropping C4 when you died. I think that's what this arcade Riven like needs really badly now.
Like extra gold on suiciding.
Yeah, something like that.
Ah, I see. Every time it says KO, you get
yeah, pretty much. Until you finally get a kill though.
I see. Well, in the meantime, in a turret in the top lane and being taken down, so they have... Just...
I feel bad. Nandali was not the hero that this anime needed. She is more like a side character killed off in episode 3.
At least that's probably what she would feel.
No Star Guardian Lux skill looks like this.
I don't watch a lot.
Okay. Do you know Sailor Moon? Do you actually?
Sailor Moon I've heard of.
Okay, basically it's like these schoolgirls transforming into like magical versions of themselves. Yeah, that's what the Lux was based off.
Oh, I see. Yes, I've seen something of that.
Instead of being the heroine, she just got killed off like a side character.
That.
She does make a comeback in the next episode though, but probably needs to be killed off again.
The Return of the Dead episode?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's how these things go, right?
She's like, I was never dead, I was just...
But she like getting like...
yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much.
Sony getting hooked and absolutely unnecessary. Top going down as well. Thanos getting a revenge kills on Nico Senpai getting hit with the float is going to make sure that the power aggro is being brought on and landing on oh, but Thanos landing that hammer on Utsu and he will go down. Dial falls as well, and that's surely going to be an inhibitor if anything. If the minions actually do decide to cooperate, because now we got poor Corky being stuck in the base over there. Nothing a good Valkyrie can't fix though.
But that's stuff that's just
I'm gonna take this turret down.
There you go, just a bit more damage on the turret, see if they can get it with like a slow push in the bot lane, then let the minions do the work for them while they do Baron, or while they're pushing top lane. Because you can see every single lane is pushing for them, because also we've seen this change, the more turrets you get in the lane, the stronger your minions become compared to your opponent. So minions will actually start naturally pushing for you. So taking turrets will always give you like a win, especially if you get the Baron.
Oh look, there's actually a notification that Rift Herald committed suicide.
He didn't see point in living on the Rift.
What actually happens if Rift Herald dies and just like disappear?
Yeah, it just disappears. It like it just goes away like 5 seconds before, or like it's hard to specify like echo, and then you have to specify 19 minutes. But otherwise
there should like be an animation where like Baron naturally kind of kicks the Rift Herald out. Like no,
like with the swipe still.
Yeah. Oh, like no, this is my
like the way
Shanaraka gets
in a bit.
No, actually, oh, he does get him though. With the poison by Mike Smallmore, so Nico Senpai getting bound and destroyed. So far, Sector One still getting the kills here, but being a little bit cocky. I mean, I guess they can because they have Baron Bow.
They're extending their limits. They're just trying like, okay, let's see how ham I can actually go.
You gotta know your limits to exceed them. That's deep.
Indeed. And also, that's always good practice. It's also to actually improve on mechanics as well. Just go full Gosu mode for the people that know Gosu. Basically, just go in one first form and then see if it works out. Sometimes it works out and then you look like Star. And most it doesn't work out either. But you do get to practice your dodge.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, I do practice a lot of mechanics in A-Round. Just like 5 people throw skill shots at you like narrowly. It's actually pretty good at dodging.
Oh, another only right
Definitely is gonna be the next double kill for Evil. He's like the real hero.
Would they get in the Penta though? That would be quite nice because he did give me usually for one time. So definitely true carrier.
Nah, like Evil is like Piccolo. He's not like Krillin. He's like kind of important, but not he's not the important character. The important characters are Messiah and Rannox here with their overwhelming features. Rannox like swimming Bankai being thrown out just for good measure. And next is Will Fall is gonna be Sector One, adding another W to their group phase. Proceeding, final spark being thrown out just to spite everyone. But that is it. GG to Sector One.
Another very dominant game coming out, this time from Sector One. Going for the more assassin style though, with the Kha'Zix and the LeBlanc, and then they've got also a lot of poke with Corky, and then the Poppy completely demolishing the Riven Pig.
Yeah, that was like really sad to see. I feel
It
bad.
was really sad to see. Like a 35 CS difference in like the first, was it not even 5 minutes?
It's like this kid in a fighting game tournament who like brings like in a professional fighting game tournament who brings like his Mad Catz controller, like his knockoff third party controller, and he's like, I play with this, I'm gonna oh god, I've never been so wrong in my life. You know, that's kind of how the Riven felt, I feel.
Probably is. Also suits in that arcade style there. Definitely
That's
does.
why that's why the puns, man. But with that said, yeah, nothing really much to reminisce over. Like, just Dranox doing absolutely amazing and Evol landing like good hooks in combination with Messiah. That was pretty much it.
You're 100% correct. I've got nothing to add.
Wow. Wow, I mean, yeah, I could do your job. I could not.
It's easy, right?
Just kidding.
It's easy.
I wouldn't.
It's easy.
I wouldn't be anywhere. I wouldn't be anywhere without you. But
Oh.
with that said, we're gonna take a small break. I'm not sure if we're gonna go to our next game, yes or no. But regardless, we're gonna have more games tomorrow and on Sunday. So be sure to check in for that one. It's gonna be more group phase, and possibly even bracket phases. And we're gonna be casting together. Again, quick shout out to everyone who made this possible, the organizers, GamersHub, the Fragmatic venue, and of course our sponsors, Razor Speed Seats, AverMedia, and ISO. I have been Matt Spellruler Tosiek, and this has been
Gevous.
And we will see you in just a bit.